going on? How's everyone doing?
Shout out to Colin. Everybody else who's cool with Colin.
Chunky! I didn't say.
Eat your popcorn and your Coca-Cola and relax.
Anyway, tell Colin I'm ready.
What's going on? This is Colin. How's everybody doing? I hope you're having a great night so far. Happy Saturday. Happy rare Saturday. I know I don't usually stream on Saturdays. Heather and I moved date night till tomorrow night, so yep, we're streaming tonight instead. But I've got some good court to watch. We're going to be in Texas tonight. We're going to watch a small claims case where a guy is trying to sue a gold sale. You know what? I don't even know what she does. She does something with gold. This is confusing. I'm not going to lie to you. This is an interpreter case. I took out a lot of the interpreter parts where the interpreter was talking for, I don't know, a minute or two. You're going to see that this court doesn't do the interpreters the same way most courts do, where every other sentence is interpreted. They just let the defendant, the plaintiff, I don't even know. They let the people talk for minutes before the interpreter talks. So that's what we're going to do. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this one as much as I do. It's weird. It's fun. We just got a big in raid. Big in. Thank you so much. Perfect timing. It just started. I don't even have to explain anything because we just started. So big in. Thank you so much for the raid. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to say about this one. We're going to watch it together, and hopefully we're going to put this one together like, we always do. Another Squid, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. I appreciate it. Welcome to the 5 new members. Thank you, Another Squid. That is awesome of you. All right. Before I hit that play button, you know what to do. Hit the like and subscribe. Do your jump kick back flips. Let's go.
Thank you. All right. Okay, now we are at cause number 41S250038.
All right, before we get started, so I don't miss it, Great Granny, thank you so much for becoming a new member. I appreciate it. Welcome to the family. That is awesome. Thank you so much. Great Granny. Great name, by the way. Let's go.
0. Yes. And Jay's Grill. So we need the Korean Sarah.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm here.
That's loud. All right, perfect. Thank you. Good morning.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So,
Good morning.
And I read these yesterday, so I'm kind of familiar with all the cases. And it looks like there's also a counterclaim here. All right, so if you would like to proceed and just let the court know what's going on, and you're going to need to kind of talk in segments,
Okay.
because the interpreter is going to need to interpret everything you're saying. If you go on a tangent, it's going to be difficult for them to interpret, okay? So just kind of do it little in segments.
Yes.
Okay, you may proceed.
Okay.
Excuse me, Your Honor. Excuse
Yes.
me, Your Honor. This is an interpreter speaking.
All right, I got to move my icon out of the way so you can kind of see the courtroom. I got to move this for every courtroom. I don't like it. You know what? It doesn't matter. I'm just moving my icon. Okay, let's go.
If you allow me, I'd like to say hello to your Korean customer.
Yes.
I have to do proper introduction, please.
Yes.
안녕하세요.
Thank you, Your Honor. 자, 안녕하십니까. 한국어 통역사 세라입니다. 오늘
네.
통역을 해드리겠습니다. 말씀하실
네.
때는 짧고 간결한 문장으로 말씀하시면 되고요. 모든 내용은 기밀로 유지됨을 알려드립니다. 예, 감사합니다. 잠시만 기다려주세요. Okay, Your Honor, please go ahead now. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Okay, you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. On May
Peeps, thank you so much for the 22 months. I appreciate it. 22 months. That is awesome. All right, let's get into it.
3rd, I came to Miss Grace and I asked her if she could melt down a pendant that I had. And she said yes. And then when I dropped it off, she said that we would agree on like $100 or $200 to cast it. So I did all the work for myself. She was just supposed to heat the metal up and pour it into my mold. And then on May 10th, when I went back to pick it up, the gold that I had asked for only weighed 4 grams. I gave her 13.6 grams of 14 karat gold. And then when I went back to pick it up, I asked her, where's the rest of the gold? And she acted like at first she didn't have a scale. So we were in the swap meet and I went to the other jeweler and I said, do you have a scale? She all of a sudden finds her scale. Oh, we have scale. Come. Because she didn't want the business to get out. So when I asked her, where's the rest of the gold? She said, no, we cannot make it fit on your gold, on your grill. So I said, where's the nugget? It should be a nugget left. She said, no, we cannot. And on top of that, she tried to charge me another $684 to take my gold back. So she was just doing a whole bunch of scamming, Your Honor. And I'm not sure, like, that's pretty much the whole story. She scammed me for some gold.
Okay. When I read it, it looked like there was more to the story. It did say that you brought in 13.6 grams of gold. I believe that she gave you a credit for that.
I have a screenshot of the photo. She did not credit me at all. When we left, everything was verbal, and she gave me this receipt. I have a video of her calling me and offering me $1,000 to not go to court. And I said, I want to go to court because you scammed me. She did it intentionally. She knew what she was doing. It wasn't like a little bit of gold got away and oh, it was an accident. She was doing it on purpose. It was malicious. So I have the screenshot here. I took a photo before I left.
Yes.
Jojo, I edited out a lot of what the interpreter says, but yeah, this court doesn't do the interpreters like normal courts do. The plaintiff, the guy, he just speaks his entire case, and then the interpreter asks the judge, "What do you want me to say?" That's how this goes down. Doesn't really sound legit, but we're gonna watch this case. It's still a good one.
Please.
Thank you.
And
And there was
give
no-
it to her first and then show it. And you're asking the court for what?
$10,000
For
for
$10,000.
malicious intent. And when I put the grill in, she broke my tooth. The grill had broken my tooth. This mold or the photo that I just gave you, when she gave me the concrete back, the teeth mold at the top, when she gave it to me back, she drilled the teeth off. So she did it on purpose to mess my business up. That's what I think. I think because she knows that I was making grills for myself. So she was trying to say like, oh, I'm not going to let this kid be successful because the back of the teeth where the molars are at, she shaved them off and then added the gold right there. So when I put my grill on, it broke my tooth. It chipped my tooth, the whole like molar on the back.
Okay, so let me explain to you. In this court, we need actual damages. I cannot give you punitive, compensatory damages. I can't just pull damages out of the air, and that sounds like that's what you're doing. You're in the wrong court for that. It's actual damages with receipts. So I don't see $10,000 worth of receipts here of actual damages.
Okay, it's also the fact that I don't have a dentist right now. I don't have insurance, so I wasn't able to go get insurance. But I know my chipped tooth, when I took the grill off, the piece of tooth was in the grill.
Okay.
On top of that,
Do you have any kind of estimate of how much that's going to cost?
I looked it up. It was about $3,000 for the dental thing. That's what I looked up.
Okay, well, do you have any receipts from a doctor or dentist?
And I have insurance. I
Okay.
was not able to go.
Okay, well,
Those things
like I
cost
said,
money.
it's actual damages, and this doesn't show how much gold, or it doesn't really show anything.
I have a video of her saying she'll give me $1,000 not to go to court.
Well,
She stole from me on purpose. She stole gold.
okay, well, we're gonna need to figure out how much the gold is, and do you know how much it was?
Right now is about like $800 value, 14 karat gold, 13.6 grams.
So basically what, I don't feel like you have giving me enough information on your case at all. So I don't know how much 13.6 grams of gold is worth. I don't know. I think you were missing 4.6 grams of gold
I
when
was
you
missing
picked up your grill.
9 grams. Sorry, excuse me, Your Honor. It was 9 grams of gold. She gave me 4.
Okay, can you prove that? Can you
Yes.
prove anything in your case?
Yes, I have all of the receipts.
All right. First and foremost, Gertrude, thank you so much for the 10 months. I appreciate it. Second thing, close your eyes and tell me this doesn't sound like Team Skeptic. This guy sounds like Team Skeptic. It's not. I don't know. He's in Texas. Well, Skeptic's not in Texas right now, so it can't be him. But still, the voice, it sounds like Skeptic.
I only weighed 4.1. When I dropped the pendant off, she said it herself. The grill weighed
Can you see what that said? Can y'all see that? It's so
It's very
faint.
fake. I got a
can't
video of
see
it.
what
I'll
what
show
that-
you the video.
I mean, I
I
can't,
have a video of the whole
I can't
interaction.
tell what it says either.
When I find out she was stealing in the thing, I started recording. She was trying to act like she didn't do it on purpose. She
Rob, now we know why he's going to Turkey to get his teeth fixed. Done. This is Team Skeptic.
stole from me.
I can't. Can you tell what that says on the scale?
I got a video of it. I got a video.
Okay, my eyes are a little bad. I just want to make sure everybody's looking at.
Never apologize for that. I'm guessing you mean become a membership, not a sub, but never apologize for that. You being here and you chatting in the chat is way more important to me than you ever becoming a member. So Darth, don't worry about it. You don't have to say that going forward, but I do appreciate it. I do appreciate you saying that. I appreciate you being here. You are awesome, my friend. You are awesome. Just know that. And I hope you have a great holiday season.
I can't tell what it says. So that to me, it just
I
is
have a video, miss. I'm
helpful.
pulling the video up now. Everything is clear in the video. I tried to bring this so I didn't have to pass my phone, but it's because my phone is lagging.
Okay, let the interpreter
Yes, ma'am.
interpret this because I don't know.
Your Honor,
Yes.
what part do you want me to interpret?
Well, I guess he's saying that he wants $10,000.
All of it. You're supposed to be interpreting all of it. What do you mean? What part do you want me to interpret? This interpreter, this blew my mind when she asked this question. And yeah, I do edit out a lot of what she's about to say, but I kept that in there on purpose. What do you mean? What part do you want me to interpret? Are you not paying attention? Oh, I had you know what? I'm going to keep my opinions to myself. The interpreter should have interrupted, I don't know, 5 minutes ago. As much as I do. Interrupt as much as I do and interpret. That's what you're here for. Anyways, none of your business. None of your business. Thank you so much for the very generous 20 gifted memberships. I do appreciate none of your business. That is very generous of you. Welcome to the 20 new members. Thank you so much. Okay, let's go.
For malicious
Mhm.
intent and my
From vicious intent, which I can't give him because the court
Malicious.
doesn't have the court does not have the jurisdiction for that. And he's saying that he dropped off 13.6 grams of 14 karat gold to cast into a grill for his teeth. And he's saying that when he picked it up, it was short 9 grams of gold. So he's basically saying that they took from him 9 grams of gold.
on purpose.
Okay, yes,
And
Your Honor.
So you
Okay,
want to
so-
start there.
Please allow me to interpret. Please allow me to interpret. Thank you, Your Honor. 자,
Yes.
우리 한국분.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah, I didn't really do a transition there, but you saw it just skipped ahead. Yeah, she spoke for about 2 or 3 minutes trying to catch up with everything that happened. I just edited that part out. Phil, thank you so much for the 10 gifted memberships. Welcome to the 10 new members. Phil, you are awesome. Thank you so much. Very generous of you. Let's go.
감사합니다.
Okay, thank you, Your
제가
Honor.
제 입장을 밝혀도 지금 될까요? 제 시간입니까?
Your Honor, do you allow me to speak from my stand, from my point of view?
Yes, in just a moment, I'm going to let him finish and then it will be her turn because I know she has a
예,
counter.
아직 아닙니다. 아직 안 됐습니다. 저쪽 이야기가 다 끝나면은 이제 우리 차례가 옵니다.
So, sir, what was the charge for her to bake the grill?
It was verbal. We agreed at $150. She said she could do it for me for 100. When I called, I said, "Can you help me?" Then I came in business and we agreed. She has cameras at her shop, miss. I hope they have audio. Cause man, it's just
Okay, so it was supposed to be $150 for her to melt down the pendant. And was the pendant 100%, like, was it 14 karat gold or was
14
there
karat
other
gold.
metals in
it was
it?
14 karat gold solid.
And how do you know that?
She testifies it. When I came back, she even said it on the thing. She had her technician scratch test it. She had her technician test it. It was 14 karat solid gold.
Okay.
I have the video of her offering 1,000. I also have the video of the 4.1 on the scale.
I would like her to see it, but I don't know, do you speak English?
Yes.
Okay, so if you would watch the video, is this your mom or? Okay, I assume,
Okay.
Okay. So he wants to show a video. I don't know if your mom will understand it, so maybe you could watch the video and explain it because it's gonna be too hard for the interpreter to hear it. If you don't mind.
Can I get it real quick?
She has already seen this video.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So then I can watch the video, okay.
Sure.
He's going to, he's going to show me a video that the defendant has already seen, so I'm gonna just watch the video and.
No, that's not how you.
You could swipe up and swipe back down, Your Honor.
Some money on the back end. That's crazy. Oh, out of your motherfucking mind, bro. On the damn low. Take where? No. Shit, take the shit. I'm not paying. Bro, they just scamming, bro. I'm not doing no bullshit around here, bro. I gave her 14 grams of gold and she do bad business. It's all good. I'm not tripping though. All they was supposed to do, y'all, was take that case that I gave them and cast it into my grill, right? So she did that, but the rest of the gold, she took it from me. And then on the back side of that, wanna charge me $656 just to cast the gold?
I have the video also of her offering $1,000 to not come to court. If I could show it to you before my phone dies, Your Honor.
Thorough with you. I'm not gonna cut no corners. I'm not gonna steal from you. I do good business. Feel me? And I just wanted to come on here and be transparent with y'all. Jewelry game again. Say again, please. Okay. Look, I gave her a pendant. I got the picture. Remember, I took a photo of it? I scaled it myself. I put it on the scale. It was 13 grams, right? Almost 14 grams. Your boy said 13.2. So you gonna credit me this, right?
She credited me after.
Because why this don't weigh no 14 grams? So where the rest of the gold at? No, that's not how you do business. That's not how. Okay, so why you want to even ask me for some money on the back end? That's crazy. Okay, out of your motherfucking mind, bro.
Okay.
I have the video of her offering 1,000 too, Your Honor.
Okay, well, I don't need to see that, but,
So that was fun, right? That was fun. JP Jazz, thank you so much for the 11 months. I appreciate it. Almost to 1 year. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. And Great Granny, is this a new judge? Yes and no. This is Judge Garcia's courtroom. We're in San Antonio, Texas. I believe it's San Antonio. It's actually been a while since I've I've known where this court is. I think it's San Antonio, though. Judge Garcia hasn't been around for a little bit. Last I heard, she was sick. And she's had pro tem judges covering for her. It's been 3 months now, though. So I have no idea what's going on with Judge Garcia. But at the beginning of every docket, so she did it. Was it Judge Brown? Yeah. She said it. She has 2 other pro tem judges that sits on this bench, and they'll all say, we're covering for Judge Garcia today. So they all still say that, but I have no idea where Judge Garcia is. That's what's going on right now, or at least with the court.
Okay, I did see the scale that had 4.1
Okay.
in the video. So I did see the grill was 4.1 on the video. And you gave her 13.6.
Your Honor.
So that's 9.5 grams of gold that you did not get.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so would you interpret that I just saw the video and I saw that the grill weighed 4.1 grams of gold. He gave her 13.6 grams of gold. So basically he wants his 9.5 grams of gold back in a gold nugget or something.
Vacation.
Just a moment. What carat gold was this? Was it 12 carat, 10 carat? What is-
14 carat.
14 carat.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, I am going to look to see how much 9.5 grams is. So have you looked up to see how many?
Yes, on ChatGPT I did, but it's been a minute. I don't have it off the top of my head. I think it said something around $800.
I just looked it up right now on a calculator, a gold calculator for scrap gold, 9.5 grams. And gold price right now is $4,093.83 for 14 karat gold. And so the value is $729.39 is what I get today.
Yes, Your Honor.
That's the best I can do because I'm not a gold expert.
Hmm.
All right, so if you can let her know that the 9.5 grams of gold that's missing, today's date on the calculator for 14 karat gold is worth $729.39.
지금 9.5g의 금이 14K 골드죠. 그게 부족하므로 이거를 우리가 부족한 부분을 오늘의 시세로 환산을 해서 봤더니 729불 39전이 되겠습니다.
I have another question.
Yes, Your
Do
Honor.
you have the grill?
No, Your Honor. My car got broken into. This is not even my phone, Your Honor. My phone is gone. I have one piece of the tooth that I sawed off the back from when it was not fitting. I have that piece of gold, that one tooth that's sitting in my
So
drawer.
someone stole the grill?
Someone stole the grill and my phone, Your Honor.
Okay, so you did get the grill. Did you pay the $150?
No, Your Honor.
No, you didn't pay the $150.
When I seen that she was trying to charge me, I didn't pay anything. I was like, we're going to take it to court.
Okay. But she did make the grill.
Yes, I did everything. I made the grill, Your Honor. This
I know you made the,
Oh, yeah.
the
She just poured the gold. Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah.
Yes.
But still she was going to charge you $150 for that.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, you didn't pay for that. She didn't give you your 9.5 grams back is what I'm getting right now.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Anything else you would like to?
I was asking for the 10,000, Your Honor, because I know she did it on purpose. So I know you can't pull it out, but it has to be something to punish her because how many other people has she got over on? How many other people has she stole gold
You're
from?
in the wrong court for that. So
What court is that, miss?
I can't give you legal.
Yeah. So the video she just watched, the judge just watched, the dude showed him the Instagram video. She actually got to see a number, which is where she got the number from. Because he's not coming up with any evidence whatsoever. It's just his word of mouth and apparently chicken scratch on a piece of paper. But Judge Brown did see a 14 point something number on that video, and that's what she's going by. So, yeah. That's all we really know. He didn't come to court with anything except for hopes and wishes and apparently a broken tooth.
Advice. I
Okay.
can just tell you that in this court, it's actual damages. You need to have like receipts or any kind of estimates and things like that. And you
Yes,
don't
ma'am.
have any estimate for a broken tooth. I don't know how much a broken tooth would be worth, because I know every dentist is going to be a different price. So
Yes, Your Honor.
I have no idea of knowing how much that's worth. All right, so what I have right now is $729.39 for the gold that's missing. And then she did give you the girl for 100. So you owe $150. All right. So yes, ma'am, now it's your turn.
오케이. 수민은 본인이
All right, we're gonna have a little bit of the interpreter, and yeah, so this is gonna be a little bit longer. It's not terrible, but we are gonna have a little bit of an interpreter case now. I cut out all of it that I could. That was the long narration, but we're gonna need a little bit of it to finish up the case. But yeah, it just this part of the story doesn't help at all. That's all I'm gonna say. Let's go.
가지고 온 참을 녹여서 8개 치아의 탑 그릴을 만들어 달라고 제게 요청했습니다.
Okay, so he actually brought the charms. He melted the charms and then brought it to me to make grills.
참에는
So total-
참에는 하트 모양으로 진주가 박혀 있었습니다.
And in the charm, it was heart shaped, and there was a pearl.
그때 가져왔던 참의 사진이 저한테 있습니다.
And I have a picture of the charm he brought at the time.
May I see it? You want me to show him first? Yes, please show him. Is that the charm
Yes, Your Honor.
or the pendant or whatever it was?
The grills weighed 0.7, if I may. The grills weighed 0.7 on the whole pendant. The pearls, sorry, Your Honor. The pearls that she's talking about weighed points. I have a video also on my Instagram where I weighed the pearls and they weigh 0.7.
0.7.
Yes, Your Honor.
So that's out of the 13.6.
Your Honor.
Okay, so now we're minus 0.7. So I need to redo my math. Okay.
진주는 필요 없으니 본인에게 돌려주기로 했습니다. 그래서 돌려줬습니다.
And also, Your Honor, the pearl, he didn't want a pearl, not necessary. So he asked it back. So I returned to him.
The pearls.
저희
Okay.
가게는
The pearl, yeah.
저희 가게는 무게나 그램으로 가격을 정하지 않습니다.
Okay, so my business, Your Honor, we don't charge according to the gram or weight. We don't do weight.
저희는 치아 개수로 가격을 책정합니다.
But we charge according to the number of the tooth.
이 점을 고객에게 충분히 설명했습니다.
And regarding this charging system, our business charging system, I explained to the client enough.
제가 차지한 금액은 볼틴 볼이 달러였습니다. 만약 손님이 참을 가져오지 않았다면 통상적으로 14 캐럿은 하나당 180불 차지해서 8개를 하면 14 볼이 달러를 차지합니다.
Okay, and Your Honor, our pay scale goes like this. Usually, we charge each tooth. We charge tooth, not the gram, not the weight. So, according to the number of the tooth, it was a total 8 teeth. So each tooth we normally charge $180. So that makes it $1,440. So $1,440.
Did she have any kind of invoice that showed that she gave him?
I have it. 저한테 있습니다.
I have the invoice, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms.
Now, she did that after. I have the picture of when I left. I took the photo when I left. I was like,
Okay,
This
So-
is what she's showing the judge.
this right here, she did all of this after. I signed my name on the yellow one when it was blank. We agreed on $150. She's trying to act like I agreed to. Why would I pay $14.40 when my payment is more than that? Why would I do that?
왜냐하면
Melting my gold. She's not giving me any gold, Your Honor. She's literally just melting it. Why would I pay $1,440 for her to melt my gold and steal from me? What?
저는 몰드와 참을 테크니션한테 보내기 전에는 얼마의 크레딧을 줄지 알 수가 없어서 블랭크로 남겨뒀습니다.
Okay, so Your Honor, I was supposed to send it out to the technician. So now I'm not doing it myself to the technician. So until I sent it out to the technician, the mold and the charm, I wasn't able to figure out how much it will be. So that's why I had to leave it blank.
참을 받아본 저의 테크니션은 진주를 뺀 골드에 대한 크레딧으로 $756 크레딧을 주기로 했.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. How are you going to say on the first sentence, I charge per tooth, and then the second sentence say, I had to leave it blank because I didn't know how much it was going to be? Yeah, I don't believe either one. Well, you know what? I kind of believe him over her, but I feel like he's trying to get something out of nothing as well. I think both of these people just need to go home. That's my feeling at this point.
했습니다.
Okay, so technician received it, and then he measured, and then he said, except the per, we have to return it. So except the per, it will be $756 from the technician.
그리고 저는 이 사실을 손님에게 미리 전화로 알려줬습니다.
They came to an agreement. Okay.
And I also shared this information with my client, the former client, over the phone. I called him.
손님은 나머지 잔액 756불을 뺀 684불을 지불하겠다고 했습니다.
So he agreed to pay $684 after $756. He agreed.
Lying. Under oath, she lied.
그래서 저는 저희 테크니션한테 손님이 요청한 대로 그릴을 만들라고 말을 했습니다.
So since he agreed, I gave a go sign to the technician. Yes, because he agreed. Go ahead, do it.
그릴은 잘 맞았고 손님은 완성된 그릴을 가져갔습니다.
The grill was perfect. It was perfect fit. And then the client picked it up.
그런데 그릴의 무게를 재보고 싶다고 했습니다.
But then he said, "Oh, I want to check the weight of the grill."
그때부터 문제를 제기하기 시작했습니다.
And from that moment, from on, he started making accusation.
그릴의 무게가 5g도 안 된다고 소리를 지르고 저에게 컴플레인을 했습니다.
He started yelling at me and complained that this is not even 5 grams.
저는 완성품은 5g도 안 되지만 금을 녹일 때나 팔리싱 할 때에도 금을 많이 손실된다고 말했습니다.
So I explained to him, when you melt it down and also when you polish, you lose. There must be a loss.
그러나 막무가내로 제 말은 듣지 않았습니다.
But whatsoever, no matter what, he didn't want to listen to me.
그릴을 낚아채 가다시피 하면서 많은 사람들 앞에서 소리를 지르고 갔습니다.
He snatched the grill out of me, and then he yelled and yelled in front of so many people, and then he ran up.
당연히 남아있는 밸런스 684불은 페이도 하지 않은 채 그냥 갔습니다.
Of course, Your Honor, he didn't even pay for the balance he owed me $684. He didn't pay and he just ran up.
저와 제 남편은 21년째 그릴샵을 운영하고 있지만 이런 일은 처음 경험했습니다.
Yeah, I get that. You're not the first person that said that, but he's saying that he went from what, 14 grams down to 4 grams. He was only given 4 grams of gold when he gave her 14 or 13.7. And then we learned there's pearls in it, so it was actually less than that. But he lost a lot, is what he's saying. What would that be? If you have 13 grams and you go down to 4, that's, what was that, 66%? Something like that? That's a lot. I don't think you lose that much when you melt it down. That's what his claim is.
잠깐만요. 20 몇 년 동안이라고 그랬어요?
21. 21년.
Okay, so Your Honor, Your Honor, I had to verify. So how many years in business? The lady goes. Okay, Your Honor, my husband, I been in this business 21 years. We've been doing this 21 years.
Many people they stole from.
굳이 소리 지르지 않고도 저는 손님과 잘 타협하고 싶었습니다.
Without yelling, I try to negotiate. I wanted to negotiate with the client without yelling.
손님은 밸런스를 내지 않았음에도 오히려 저를 고소했습니다.
He didn't even pay for the balance, but then he accused me.
제가 카운터 클레임을 한 이유에 대해 말씀드리겠습니다.
Your Honor, let me please tell you why I countersued him.
손님은 아직도 684불을 지불하지 않았습니다.
He still owes me $684.
인스타그램에 저희 가게를 비방하는 동영상을 올려서 저희 비즈니스에 막대한 피해를 입혔습니다.
And also he damaged my business, enormous damage to my business by uploading some gross videos on Instagram.
정신적인 스트레스가 너무 심해서 불면증으로 고통 중에 있습니다. 수면제를 수면제를 복용하지 않으면 제가 잠을 잘 수가 없습니다.
Your Honor, I am tormented. I am tormented emotionally and mentally because of his actions, and then I am really tormented, and I have insomnia because of this, and I cannot fall asleep without sleeping pills.
저는 684불이 아까워서 제가 카운터 클레임을 한 것이 아닙니다.
I didn't counterclaim because of $684.
저는 오늘 새벽에도 갔지만 저는 새벽마다 교회에 갑니다. 교회에 가서 오늘도 성령님의 도우심을 구했습니다.
I go to church every morning, early in the morning for the morning service of the church. So this morning also I went to the early morning service at the church. And then every morning I pray and ask for help from the Holy Spirit.
그런데 하나님께서 이런 영감을 주셨습니다. 네가 사랑으로 덮고 용서해라.
But then, out of the prayers, I heard God's message that you can forgive and forget about it with love.
그래서 저는 솔직한 심정으로 저는 독실한 크리스찬입니다. 그래서 저는 제가 서류상으로는 카운터 클레임을 했지만 정말 저는 카운터 클레임도 멈추고 싶습니다. 솔직한 심정은.
Okay, Your Honor, honestly, I'm a devout Christian, Jesus follower, and then honestly, from my end, from the bottom of my heart, I wish I could withdraw from this counter claim.
저는 제가 할 수만 있다면 우리 손님과 저는 잘 타협하고 싶습니다.
If still not too late, Your Honor, I wish to negotiate with the client peacefully.
제 입장은 끝났습니다.
This is my stand, Your Honor. This is from my end.
Thank you so much. It might be in your best interest to negotiate with her because the numbers that you're pulling out of the air and what she offered you is probably going to be more than I'm going to give you. So if you would like to talk to her,
I will.
you might want to do that. Otherwise, I already know what I'm going to do. So would you like to take a minute to talk to her and see if y'all can work it out?
Okay.
All right, I will give you that I will get. Okay, that's fine.
Can I show you this, Your Honor?
No, y'all need to, if y'all are gonna talk about it, then try to get this figured out because I already know what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
If y'all don't work it out, I already know what I'm
자,
gonna do.
서로 이렇게 잘 타협을 못하면은 저지로서 나는 이미 어떻게 내가 판결을 내릴지 나는 이미 구상이 다 섰습니다. 그러나 그렇게 되기 전에 얘기를 먼저 해보십시오, 두 분이.
I think y'all can work it out better than I can. So why don't y'all try to work it out and then come back and let me know. Okay, we're gonna have the interpreter.
네, 그래서 두 분이 먼저 얘기를 하고, 두 분이 먼저 얘기를 하고 다시 오십시오. 네.
네.
Okay, Your Honor.
Miss
Yes, Your
Teresa,
Honor.
will you come with them and try to work it out?
Interpreter on that.
She's saying she wants to drop her counterclaim. There's the interpreter we're gonna put in there with y'all. And I think they can work it out better than what I'm going to do. Okay? Thanks.
No, I had a feeling I did this. All right. Judge Brown, she had like a 3-hour long hearing after this. And in the middle of the hearing, she paused it for about 5 seconds. Both of them dropped it. So they figured it out whenever they were talking. And they figured it out. And they came back and they were waiting there during this really long hearing. And for about 5 seconds, she's like, okay, you guys figured it out? I can just you both are dropping your cases. Okay, great. That was the conclusion of it. And I apparently did not clip that part in there. That was the closure. Nope, that was the closure, peeps. That's what happened. It was 5 seconds, and I thought I got it. But here's what I'm worried about. We're gonna be halfway through the next video, and you're gonna see that 5-second clip because I am sure that I clipped it, and it's not here. But that was the conclusion of it. That was it. Both of them dropped their cases, so we don't know what they decided, but they both dropped it from court. So yeah, man, yeah. Like I said, we're gonna be halfway through the next case, and you're just gonna randomly see Judge Brown say, "Oh, you guys dropped it? Okay, great. All right, awesome. Have a great day." That's what we're gonna see. That's all it was. That was the conclusion of it. Emma, thank you so much for becoming a new member. I appreciate it. Welcome to the family, Emma. Thank you. Jedi, you had one job. I did my one job, kinda. I edited out a lot of the interpreter parts. Man, I know, Sparkle. One job, one effing job. No, this is what I get for trying to edit. That's what I get. All right. Let's move on. I'm so good at this, guys. I am so good at this. Let's just move on. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I told you how it ended. I saw it, but we're probably going to see it randomly in the next case. Okay, let's go.
And dismiss it for warrant of prosecution. There you go. It's closed out. Where's Maria de los Santos versus Rosalinda Herrera Rocha? Do I have a plaintiff Maria
Yes.
de los Santos.
Yes, Your Honor.
Maria, tell me
I'm
why we're
here, Your
here.
Honor. On Zoom. I'm not sure what's going on with my video, so I'm gonna turn it
Okay.
off. It's going crazy.
All right.
So I have, it's been 3 months of rent that starts September, October, November. I understand November will be prorated as you discussed. Rent is due on the 1st. It's $1,500 a month. It's never paid on time. I'd get $400, $200, $300
Well, is
throughout
it
the month.
1,500 or 1,425?
It's $1,500 a month, sir.
All right. And then?
And if it's not paid on the 1st, there's a $200 fee that starts on the 2nd, $25 thereafter every day. So I asked Rosalinda many times if she could afford the rent. She reassured me that she could. I tried working with her several times throughout the month. Every time she promised to pay, it never happened. I had to keep coming to the house to say, you know, what's next? I want to say that it was paid maybe on a Saturday and then on a Wednesday and then on the following Friday.
All right.
So,
So you gave notice to vacate?
I gave notice to vacate. Yes, sir.
When and how?
Notice to vacate was, well, through the court system, right? Through your office there. It was through my property manager. It was given, and it was video recorded. It was posted on her door. Your constable there tried to give it also 3 different times, and that was recorded in your system. It was sent to her email. So several means. And
All right,
I think she's there in your courtroom.
So what is the total past due rent?
Took $4,500.
All right, so what is owed? What months are owed?
$4,500 in rent, $1,425 in late fees.
No, okay, you can't collect late fees from my judgment. What are the months that
thought
are
you might-
owed? What are the months that are owed?
$4,500.
How do you arrive at that?
Well, most of the payments that were made in September and October went toward late fees.
Okay.
Yes.
So what was
So
due?
it-
So what was due in September?
The rent. I mean, because as soon as she made the payments, I have a receipt. May I share with you?
Well, I know this, that if they pay late, then fees are assessed, and then so you subtract the fees first from the payment that they've made, and then the rest goes into rent. So that's what I want to know. What rent did she owe after payment of late fees in September?
$1,425.
And how do you, so only whatever she paid in September, only $75
Right,
of whatever
because
she
what
paid
was
went toward
paid-
rent.
$75.
That's the
Because she only paid $400. She only paid $400 on the 6th of September.
All right,
And
so
then
those
I
four,
didn't get another.
so $325 went toward late fees.
Correct. And then
All
I
right.
didn't get another payment until the 13th of September, which was $200.
All right.
I'm happy to ledger it all out for you.
All right, so then,
You're happy to ledger it all out. Lady, we're in court. You should have done that already. Like, this is ridiculous. We need Judge Simpson to break this down and tell this lady how it goes. This judge, he does a fine job, but he's gonna get frustrated here in a minute. But Judge Simpson would have started pulling out his non-existent hair right now.
so how much,
And then
yeah, those
well, I didn't get
$400,
another
did those $400 reduce any more of that rent?
Well, I didn't get another payment until the 17th, and that was 500, and then not another payment until the 30th of September, which was 400. So
All right.
the late fees just kept accumulating all month long. And then in October, I didn't get a payment until the 13th. And then
Okay.
she lost her job. So, and I kept trying to work with her, and finally I just said, Rosalinda, I mean, there's just no way you're not going to be able to catch up. And she
So-
agreed.
All right, so what does she owe you in terms of just basic rent? Basic rent, no late fees.
Well,
For
I mean,
prorating November.
well, I mean, she's going to be there the entire month of November because, right? We're in November and it's already the 20th. She gets a 5 days from today will be Thanksgiving, right? Writ of
You're not-
possession is not going to happen.
Yeah, that doesn't work. It doesn't work like that, lady. It doesn't work that way. I'm sorry. I understand where she's coming from, but it does not work that way. She's trying to collect on future days. Who saw? This tenant needs to get out of there. She's gonna be sucked dry by this Mimi de los Santos lady. Just get out of there, tenant. Get out of there.
I'm just asking you, prorating, what's the amount prorating November till today, from November 1st to today? That's $1,000. All right, so what did she owe you for October?
So let me do the math real quick because I figured she was going to be there all the month of November.
Well, I already resolved November. I want to know October.
I'm doing the math right now.
Judge, I'm so sorry to interrupt, but you had called my name and then,
Oh, you're free to go. It's dismissed.
well, what does that mean for me? I'm so sorry, I'm confused.
Well, you're free to go. They want to file it again. They'll file it again.
So do I have to appeal or anything?
If they serve you again, you'll have to appear. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much.
All right, just so you know who that is, she was on the prior case. The landlord didn't show up, so the judge dismissed the case. And she's been sitting here this whole time like, what am I supposed to do? I don't understand what just happened. So that's who that is. Her case was dismissed, and she has no idea what's going on.
Dad,
Yeah.
I need to call the front office because I'm confused on what's going on. Like, oh shit. Hold on, I gotta leave this.
All right. Okay. Did you figure it out?
So I did. So for the month of November, it's $1,000 because it's $30 a day. I'm sorry, $50 a day times the 30 days in November is $1,000.
I already told you it's 20 days, not 30 days. I've already solved that. All right, here we go. All right. I'll hear from you. Yeah. What do you owe her?
Your Honor, I don't think I owe her anything because in August I moved. I gave her $1,500
Did
for
you
the
pay
rent.
September? What do you owe in September?
September, I gave her 1,800, and she said she wasn't gonna charge me no late fees because of my situation in October.
All right, so what about October? Did you pay October?
I gave her 1,600, and that's when she took me to Texas Roadhouse. We sat down, we talked, and she said she wasn't gonna charge me no late fees.
How did you pay her the 1,600?
Well, when I was working, I had worked, and I gave her my check every week. She broke it down. So I get paid 500 each week.
How did you pay her? Did you pay her in cash? Did you?
Cash, yes, I did. I gave it to her in cash. And she said she wasn't gonna charge me no late fees because of my situation.
I would never say that.
All right, if you're in Texas and you go to the Texas Roadhouse, is it just called the Roadhouse at that point? I feel like putting Texas in front of Roadhouse is redundant. If you're in Texas, just saying. They went to the Roadhouse.
You did, and she did tell me that.
So what do you owe in for October?
For October, I don't owe her nothing. I gave her 1,600. The only thing I had owed her was $200, and she didn't want it.
All right, and then what else? And what about September?
September, I gave her 1,800. I get paid every Saturday, and
All right,
sometimes.
here we go. Having heard the evidence, it's the judgment of the court. The plaintiff recover from the defendant possession of the premises, judgment for past rent, the amount of $1,000. All right, let execution issue. All right, there we go. This is
Thank
not a
you,
court
sir.
of record, and each party has an absolute right to appeal the court's decision. All right, there we go. We're standing recess. All right, we'll give you a copy of the judgment. We'll mail it to you.
So, so today, you have 5 days, and then she.
Oh, Judge was so over that. He was so over it. I give you judgment for $1,000. She was asking for $4,500, and because she didn't have her math together, he's just like, okay, $1,000, get out of my face. Again, I would love to see Judge Simpson handle that case. All right, we have one more. What's the next? Is this what I think it is? Are we headed to Washington? Oh yeah, we're going to Washington. This one's interesting. It's a little sad if you 100% believe the defendant. It's sad. Something tells me I don't, but yeah, we're in Washington. Let's go.
Your Honor, Mr. Kerr was signed into Clark County Superior Court. He is now signing into the Battleground Municipal Court and should appear in the waiting room shortly.
Oh, I wonder how he could go that far afield, but okay. So Mr. Kerr is a red file. Hopefully somewhere around there. We'll grab that. Right, I do see him in the waiting room. Thank you for doing that. So let's bring him in. All right. For Mr. Kerr. Mr. Kerr is cause number 5A0735 Mr. Kerr, can you hear the court?
Yes, sir.
All right, your attorney, Mr. Sowards, is here in the courtroom.
So, Mr. Sowards, as I did state before.
This isn't Thurston County. This is Battleground. I get this and the city of Michigan mixed up all the time. I think this is Battleground, Washington. Someone in the comments will tell me I'm right or wrong. But no, it's not Thurston County. Well, unless Battleground is in Thurston County. Let's just go. I think I'm right.
For Mr. Kerr, there is a pretrial release violation, like the second violation. What is alleged right now is that Mr. Kerr had been assigned pretrial release conditions back on the 2nd of October. Mr. Kerr failed to appear for UAs on the 17th of October, The pretrial release officer contacted him to UA, said he had no transportation, couldn't afford it. Subsequently missed a UA on the 27th, the 28th, the 4th, and the 6th. You want to talk to Mr. Kerr about that? How do you want to proceed?
Your Honor, I have spoken with Mr. Kerr at length about this issue. He would state that under his circumstances, he simply has no transportation to get to the UAs, and he has no funds to pay for the UAs.
I think that the court's concern with Mr. Kerr is that at least allegedly right now, he has, since the time the court placed him on release, gotten 2 new charges, one from the 23rd of August, one from the 17th of September, and Mr. Kerr is not in compliance with pretrial release. So my position on Mr. Kerr is that he's going to be taken into custody. I don't have any other steps to take. Either participates in pretrial. Mr. Kerr, you are to report to the Clark County Jail.
Wow, you don't even speak for yourself. Okay.
Your Honor, can I speak for myself? I mean, is it?
No, I mean, at this stage, your attorney is here. The release conditions that I placed you on back in August was no law violations.
I'm going to explode.
Mr.
Sir,
Kerr,
I hate to
Mr. Kerr?
I hate to go thin like this, but he's not even aware of it. He is a 24-hour caregiver that this lawyer does not even know about because he will not schedule and sit down and talk to Mr. Kerr. Every time he gets on the phone,
this is his hearing. Unless you are an attorney, Mr.
I'm his 24-hour caregiver. That this you can ask him. The lawyer doesn't even know I exist because he won't talk to him long enough to get this information from him. He was.
Listen, he was given release conditions by this court in the month of August. Later, there was a new charge of hit and run with an accident.
Right, and it was all because of a medical issue.
I'm not done.
I'm sorry. I'm
You
sorry.
speak one more
It's so
time.
frustrating. He won't even talk to me. I'm sorry.
I don't want to hear one more word from you, ma'am.
It's the lawyer.
It's like talking to one of my high school age kids, like just has to have the last word. And then in September, during the time he was on release with conditions not to have any controlled substances, we have a drug-related charge. And any release conditions that I have imposed, he has not complied with. I only have about 3 tools in my toolbox. And if someone is continuing to violate the law, not complying with pretrial release, they don't just stay out of custody. They go into custody. That's the last tool that I have right now. So Mr. Kerr is to report to the Clark County Jail. He is to report today, no later than 5 p.m. Bail is imposed in the amount of $5,000. If Mr. Kerr does post bail, he will be on intensive pretrial release with Clark County pretrial release. Don't really have another condition other than UAs because my understanding is this is a drug-related offense.
They're dropping the drug charge in up north.
I don't have any information on that, sir. It looks like you have court dates scheduled for the 6th of January.
Because he doesn't talk to you.
They're also scheduled. I have also scheduled a medical doctor. I don't even remember what. Just next week, I think, for medical capacity. I have a service animal as well.
Into custody today.
He suffers from narcolepsy.
Jail.
Where do we know that?
Later than 5 p.m. Bail's in the amount of $5,000. Intensive release with Clark County pretrial release. If you fail to appear for custody, I will issue a book. Do you understand?
Yes.
Thank you, sir. That concludes your hearing.
Wow.
No later than 5 p.m., please. Yeah. Next week.
Your Honor.
Sidebar with my lawyer.
Say again?
Can I have sidebar with my lawyer?
Yeah, I'll put you in a breakout
That was
room. Talk to
exactly,
your
that's
attorney.
gonna get him back in the breakout room.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Like I said, if you believe everything they say, it's kind of sad. I don't really. Yeah, there's something off about that. I think the judge probably made the right decision there. Anyways, that's all I got. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. A rare Saturday stream. I will be off tomorrow. I'm streaming tonight because Heather and I moved our date night to tomorrow night. So I'm streaming tonight so I can spend tomorrow night with her. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. Big In, thank you so much for the raid. And everyone that came over from Big In's channel, I do appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Thank you all for the super chats, the membership milestones, the gifted memberships. You guys were on fire tonight. I appreciate it. Mods, as always, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for your hard work. That is it. That's all I got. Until next time, bye.